and roasted with love, with an elegant, full-bodied caramel mocha hit so velvety smooth.
Radioactive.
Yes, indeed you are, and welcome to the Orcon live room. Kia ora, Lake South, how are you doing?
Kia ora, yeah, I'm good, thanks, Miles, yeah.
Brilliant. So we've imported you freshly from Canada to be the inaugural performer in what is now the Orcon Radioactive live room. How does that feel?
Yeah, very exciting.
Pretty excited.
Yeah.
All seriousness. So Canada, you departed these rainy islands, it must have been a year and a half or so ago, was it?
Yep, that's it, yeah. I went over to Canada via France. I went to France for a month or so to record a sea shanty album with the Wellington Sea Shanty Society. And because my friends, I've lived in Nantes before, so we did sort of a French-English album called Ahoy. And then I did a little trip around Europe, played a show in Norway, and then drove around the Balkans and stuff, which was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some pretty scary drives over the mountain from Montenegro to Serbia, I think. Yeah. And then arrived in Toronto, where I've been for the last year and a bit.
Although you probably didn't drive to Toronto.
No.
That might be, that would involve going through Kamchatka or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And one hell of a drive sort of through, it is Russia, isn't it? Yeah. I think it is. Yeah. Or you could have just hopped across the Bering Strait into Canada.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Many ways to get there. Ways to get there.
Yeah.
So was it an inspiration in terms of writing songs?
Yes, it was. I mean, it's always inspiring for me to leave New Zealand for some reason. I definitely get inspired when I'm writing in New Zealand, and it's a nice day, and I can sit out the back of someone's flat or something. But I end up writing a lot of songs about New Zealand when I'm overseas, so that's pretty much what I ended up doing.
Yeah, because you're definitely geographically connected to here, but it's how that geographic connection works, I think.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was hearing something about Russian people have the same sort of thing. You only learn to love Russia when you leave it.
So, shall we hear one of your love songs to Aotearoa?
Okay, yeah.
What do we got first?
This first song is called Debt/Doubt, and this will be on my new album, which is due next year, which is mainly songs about Wellington-ish. And it's kind of a sequel to Good Keen Man, I guess.
All right, here we go. Lake South, active, live to air.
I'm still the same. I'm never gonna let up. Made a resolution to be my best in years. Made a resolution to be my best in years. I got one hand to hold out, another one to reach out. Still got that debt, still got that doubt, still got regret talking me round, talking me round. Another temporary job come to an end. days on a screen, all my nights on another. Tell me take life easy, there's comfort in TV. They tell me take life easy, there's comfort in TV. I got one hand to hold on, another one to reach out. Still got that flat, still got that shirt, still got your back, cause you and me work. You and me work. You and me work. You and me work. You and me I'm now I'm never gonna We all left the harbor for to live it up. Gotta leave it to love it, fear can be enough. Me, I'm still the same, I'm never gonna let up. Made a resolution to be my best and yeah.
Yay. So you make songs that are about a very specific experience, but you also make them very universal. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess everyone's having similar experiences everywhere around the world, you know.
Yeah.
Temporary employment, struggling to pay the rent. Yeah, these are pretty classic.
Exactly. So what did the Canadians make of you singing about specific places like Aro Valley, and did it resonate with them? Did they, get the idea?
Yeah, I think everyone gets it. I did actually change the lyrics to one of my songs. Some friends said that maybe I should, to be funny, and that was Double Grammar Zone on my last album, where I say rent once a week till you're dead. I changed it to rent once a month till you're dead. Yeah.
Yes, the ways of capitalism are all the same around the world, but they have subtle differences.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's not that many protest singers around anymore. Do you occasionally feel like you're a slightly lone voice in the wilderness?
I think about that sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say that I would be a protest singer. I mean, I just, I guess that's just what makes me kind of, makes me emotional, is those kind of situations. And I find it really difficult to write songs if I'm not having like a really kind of physical experience, or like something's really means a lot to me. Which, I mean, I do write love songs. I'm not saying my partner doesn't mean a lot to me.
Well,
but they're normally like half love songs, half kind of those.
Yeah, that's it. You do write love songs. You
Yeah.
write a lot of love songs. You
Yeah.
write love songs to places.
Yeah.
As well as sort of experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay. So, shall we hear another song?
Okay, yeah.
You're listening to an active live Lake South visiting us in the Radioactive Orcon live room.
This one's called Radiate. This is from my last album, If You're Born on an Island, the Ocean Heals You.
Yay. So, sea shanties, because that's the other thing you do. I presume that you're going to be joined by some French people relatively soon over in Aotearoa.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't toured that album that we did. I was organising it all from Canada, and I was like mixing in my headphones and stuff. I think it sounds okay. But yeah, I hope that they join us soon and we do some sort of tour. Half that band has had babies, so it makes things a little bit more difficult. But yeah, it's very fun to play with them.
So when you made, now that's what we call Sea Shanties Volume 1, were you actually expecting it to sort of gain the momentum and there to be, now that's what I call Sea Shanties Volume 2, Volume 3? And
no, I guess. Not really. I mean, it becomes more interesting when we start writing our own. Which we've started doing a little bit, and then you can kind of I mean, that's the interesting part of it for me, is to kind of explore Pākehā culture and think about Pākehā's place in Aotearoa and that kind of arrival and question kind of what it is to be Pākehā in New Zealand.
Who we are.
And this kind of way to do it through something that is very much Pākehā. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, both sorts of music that are occupying your time, your own songs and sea shanties, are moving towards the same point almost. Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. I definitely want to be spending more of my time doing Lake South, that's for sure.
Yeah. And are you back here for a while, or do you still have plans to wander?
No, my plan is to stay in New Zealand for a long period. I'm going to move back to Wellington and base myself in the city. Yes.
I think Aotearoa is very glad to have you back. Yeah.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah. So should we have another song?
Okay, cool.
My thirst for joy that I knew once. Got so much regret, can't you see that I've changed? There's a future I dream of. I give up the side game, get a good job, and we eat out on Fridays. I got money to burn, it's modest but I heard it. I got money to burn, it's modest but I heard it. When I look back at your color, you reflect light, shines brighter. When I look back at your color, you reflect light, shines brighter. So I drove to the big smoke, got a small room near the Balmoral shops, and I put my head down. Tried to forget, tried to run up that hill, but we all like to binge drink. And a girl made me think when she shared all her problems about life's greatest happiness. It's fun, oh, it's family, it's bigger than us. It's fun, oh, it's family, it's bigger than us. When I look back at your you reflect light, shines brighter. When I look back at your it's fun, oh, it's family, it's bigger than us. Let's dance in your kitchen, babe. We can fight about life again. Isn't love and it's so strong, and it grows each day you're gone. Let's dance in your kitchen, babe. We can fight about life again. Isn't love and it's so strong, and it grows each day you're gone. Let's dance in your kitchen, let's dance in your kitchen, babe. We can fight about life again. There's a love and it's so strong, and it grows each day you're gone. Let's dance in your kitchen, babe. We can fight about life again. There's a love and it's so strong, and it grows each day you're gone. It's truth and it's lasting, like the insights we gleaned from our teenagers' veins. If it's truth and it's lasting, like the insights we gleaned from our teenage LSD. And I know when your heart speaks, 'cause you're like the lady and I'm like the lover. I'm like the lover.
Yes, binge drinking and LSD. Oh, and D.H. Lawrence. That's almost a song about my life, kind of. And like we were saying before, the universal experience, but the very specific. It's something of a skill to straddle that. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. For me, I guess that's just how it comes out.
Yeah. I mean, you can't help but be who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So Thursday night, you're going to be at Caroline.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be my first Lake South show back in New Zealand. That'll be cool. And I'm playing with Dan's as well, which is Brooke from French for Rabbits' other band. Well, and Penelope's in that as well from French for Rabbits, and a couple of other people I'm not sure I know. And Mystery Waitress, who is really good, supposedly. So I'm really excited to see them and to play a couple of new songs and see a lot of friends.
Which means there may be a new album or a new EP or something on the way.
It's pretty much done. I'm heading back up to Auckland next week, and then I'm going to go to record it on the East Coast. Pretty much with my old friend Phil from Urban Tramper, and Alistair from Boy Crush is going to do some drums. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
We look forward to it.
Yeah, it should be out next year, I guess.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for coming in Lake South. And
cool.
Thursday night at Caroline. It will be a very long-awaited return. All right. So what are we about to hear?
I'm just going to do a new one now. This one's called Holloway Road. Most of the songs on my new album were just kind of based somewhere in Wellington. This one's about Holloway Road and kind of up the top of the Pooney Street and that kind of thing.
All right, here we go.
Now I'm running the valley. There's a magic at dawn. The karaoke's closed, so we head for the hills. Gotta keep this thing going. In your eyes I saw, when you get to that year. In your eyes I saw, when you get to that year. Well, shit got kinda dark, but it was sacred at the start when I hung you up like that. From above, there's a magic with height. There was meaning and warmth on those hills in the light. We were close. Could welcome the day as we hear from our jobs and the fear. I replied to your email. When you get to my friend, I took a path I regret. You wish you took it too friend. Yours looks good on paper, mine looks good on screen. I took a path I regret. You wish you took it too friend. Looks good on paper, mine looks good on screen. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm running on that track behind Hollywood Road, feeling lighter. Now I'm
Thank you very much, Lake South.
Thank you for having me. Yeah,
Cheers.
Cool.
Hi, this is Radioactive. It's the business.
Out of the funk.